Hey guys!
It's Tuesday, and normally we do not do double headers on Tuesdays. More so because tonight, we're flying to the motherland, to Portugal. We're flying to Portugal.
Motherland.
No, it's not. It's not Mother Russia. No, it's not Putin land. It's your grandmother's land. So we're gonna go visit my mom, your uncle, and the family there. All the douches and douchettes.
Now we're gonna go to a nice festival.
We're gonna go to Vago's Open Air Festival. I'm excited about that. I'm really excited about that because we're meeting some bands while we're there. So, but we're not here to talk about that. We're here to do this double header because two bands put out two brand new videos late last week, and we haven't had a chance to check them out. And because we're flying and we have already pre-recorded videos for the week, we would not be able to check out these videos until next week when we're already in Portugal, all settled in. I didn't want to wait that long. So I decided to do this last minute double header before we hop on a plane. So today we're doing two bands, but we're starting off with Korpiklaani, and I think, let me try this.
These names.
Henkselipoika. It sounded good to me. I don't know how good it sounds to the Finnish-speaking folks watching at home. By the way, before I forget, because I'm going to forget this, I saw their set at your favorite name to mispronounce festival.
Wacken?
Wacken. So I saw their set. I only missed two bands from the live stream. For 3 days, the live stream for 3 days, I only missed two bands. I missed Arch Enemy and Ensiferum because we had to go out to do some last minute shopping for the trip. Those are the only two bands I missed. I've watched every single stream.
And we got home and you watched
we got home.
Dimmu Borgir.
Yeah, but that was later in the evening before Dimmu Borgir was Halloween.
Yeah.
Halloween played for 2.5 hours on the last day. So anyways, but I watched their set and it was really good. I really enjoy. I have never seen them. I'm going to see them live when they come to Toronto. They're coming to Toronto November 4th, if I remember correctly, with a band from Russia, Arkona. We did a video of that band. So I'm going to go see them. It's 19 and over, so you can't go. I'm going by myself. I'm going to go see these guys November 4th in Toronto. But this was my first time seeing them perform live at Wacken this year. And I must say, the set was hyped. And they looked hyped on stage. And the crowd was hyped. Yeah, the crowd was hyped. So that got me really excited about going to see them live November 4th. I'm really excited about the show. Really excited to see these guys live. But they just put out a brand new video. So I think it's time we check it out because this is the upcoming album.
Yeah, these videos are coming out really fast.
They probably will release one more between now and the album coming out in September. I'm sure they're probably going to release one more. I expect them to release at least one more. But I don't know. I don't have any inside information on that. All right, are you ready to check this out?
Yeah.
We'll put these on. right. I got to go first because I got so many things to say. And if I don't go first, I'm going to forget about all of them.
Okay.
First of all, I want to say this. You should never be cutting wood with a saw while checking out a hot chick.
Yeah.
Because that's like accident waiting to happen. I was expecting the guy to chop off his hand when he's cutting the wood looking at the hot chick. Don't do that. Like, many accidents, including your uncle. Your uncle has had a car accident where he was like driving and there was a hot chick passing by and he was looking at her and the guy hit the brakes and he didn't. And he ran into the guy. I remember he was in his early 20s. He was like really young. My dad was like freaking pissed. Anyways, so never do that. Never do that. I don't advise that. That's the first thing I wanted to say. Second thing I wanted to say is that of all the 3 songs that came out from this album, this upcoming album, which by the way, I'm going to be doing an album review because this album is being released by Nuclear Blast. That's their label. Nuclear Blast provides me with albums ahead of time for album review. So I expect to be doing an album review about, the weekend before the release date and putting it out there. So when people see the album reviews ahead of time, I'm not pirating the records. It's because the labels provide me with the records ahead of time, and I'm able to check them out before they come out to the public. So I'm definitely going to be doing an album review for these guys. That's not even a question because I'm going to the show, so I really want to dive into that record. But from all the 3 songs they've released for this album, all 3 have been very different.
Yeah.
All 3 give you something completely different from each other. There hasn't been 2 songs that have sounded the same or that had the same vibe to it. I don't know if you remember the first 2. I'm sure you did. You do because you bought them on iTunes, so I'm sure you have an idea of how they sound like. This one is perhaps the most folky, upbeat party song of all of them. The
first one was folky,
but it was very calm and mellow.
Yeah, and
almost
was kind of like
the second
somber.
One was very somber. Was more of a ballad, of a sad ballad. Like I even said, it should have been a duet. So that one was more somber, had more of a dark vibe to it. This one, it's so upbeat.
Yeah,
it's so upbeat. It's a party song. It's a happy song. The video was funny. The guy's trying to pick up the chick. At the end, he gets the chick, but let's face it, she looks like she's the only girl in town, and he's the only guy in town. So this is the good thing about being an ugly dude. I'm not saying the guy's an ugly dude. I'm just saying, like, when you're an ugly dude and you're in a town that there's a lot of girls, the chances are you're still going to get a hot chick. But when you live in a big city like Toronto, where there's a lot of fish in the sea, slim pickings, my friend, slim pickings. So what I'm trying to say to you is, I'm not saying you're ugly. I'm just saying perhaps if you want to upgrade on the women's side of things, you have to move to a place where there's not a lot of men. I'm just saying. I'm just putting that out there.
You're calling me ugly.
I'm not calling you ugly. I'm just saying that if you want to go above your pay grade, you see what I'm saying? Like every pot has its cover, right? So I'm saying is if you want a lavish cover for your pot, perhaps you have to go to a place where there's not a lot of pens, but there's a lot of
pots.
No covers.
Oh,
yeah.
Thanks a lot. Okay.
Doesn't matter. People know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Like, how can I say this? In a country where everybody's blonde, if you're a brunette, you kind of stand out because you're out of the ordinary, right? So it's the same thing. If you go to a place where there's not a lot of dudes, and you're like a nicely tanned dude, you can get you can get a chick above what you could get here. Where here there's a lot more competition for the premium meat. I can't believe we went down that road from
I got it right away.
Okay, perfect.
You just kept going.
Yeah, well, I'm Peter Griffining this shit right now. Anyways, enough of me. I have some more things to say, but I'm going to let you go. What did you think?
I really liked. So far, I've liked every song, and I've actually gotten to buy the first song we did twice because I bought the first song when it came out as a single, and then when the other song came out, I saw that the album was available to pre-order. So I ended up just buying those 2 songs and pre-ordering the album.
Wow, smart move.
It was a very smart move.
Yes, it is a smart move.
I'm really excited.
So now you're going to get the album and I'm going to get the album. I'm going to get the album before you get the album.
I don't care.
So did you enjoy this one?
Yeah.
This one, it's more uplifting. It's more of, the thing that I like about it is the fact that they've released 3 very different songs. So they're giving the audience kind of a look into the record, and what they're saying is, hey, there's a little bit for everybody here. This record, there's a lot of diversity as far as music and sound and lyrics are concerned with this
I
record.
really wish I knew what they were saying.
Especially with this song.
Yeah.
Because it seems like so upbeat, so happy.
It's like but it's like a story song. You want to know what's happening, but we don't.
I know. All we know is that the guy's trying to pick up the girl. That's pretty much all we know. And the other two siblings are like, throwing rocks at him and whatever because they're young and they're like trying to make him work for the date, if you will. But I wish I knew what they were saying because this song is so uplifting. One last thing I want to say about this band and about this song, because as I was listening to this song, I was reminded of something that I wish it happened. Maybe one day it will happen. These guys should get together with two people. They should get together with Weird Al Yankovic, and they should get together with Anna Murphy from Cellar Darling. You add these guys, their music, their style, with Weird Al's accordion and Anna Murphy's hurdy-gurdy, man, I would make it rain. I would like to see what that sound would be like what we would get from that. I think it would be such a cool dynamic to have a video with those two people featured into the song. I think it would be super cool. I don't know if it will ever happen. But
I'm telling you now, the Weird Al Yankovic thing is never going to happen.
You don't think so?
No. Anna Murphy maybe, but Weird Al Yankovic never.
No? Wow.
I don't see him doing metal songs.
Why not? Like the guy does polka.
He did Tacky. He did Amish Paradise.
I don't know, man. I think it would be kind of cool because I think he fits into this same kind of vibe, and he's a really good accordion player. I mean, I don't think people give him credit for that. He's known for making those funny songs and whatever, but he's a really good accordion player. He actually won best accordion player when he was a kid, in the US. He actually won some awards. He's a really good player, so I don't think people give him enough credit. Anyways. This is it for this first song. I really enjoy this one. I'm going to go on a limb here. This so far has been my favorite of the three. Because I prefer...
No, for me...
Which one did you prefer of
the
the
first
three?
one for me was hands down the best one so far.
Wow.
I like the second one.
I like the second one a lot.
And this one is like a party song. This one is near to that one, but the first one I really like.
For me, this one is my favorite. I really like the whole apple-picking, jolly... party song. If you're having okay, when we go to Portugal, for example, we're gonna have a family barbecue right at my uncle's house. We do that every time we go there. Obviously they don't listen to metal and they're not Finnish, but this would be the perfect song to play when everybody's just sitting around eating, drinking, having a good time. It just sounds like such a good atmosphere kind of song. So for that reason, I really enjoy this song. It's my favorite of the three. I'm not saying I didn't like the other two. I'm just saying this is my favorite of the three.
I can't wait until the album comes out.
I'm really excited about this album. So really excited about it.
I mean, you're getting it before me, but I like giving the bands my money.
Yes, well, my money.
Your money.
Yes, it's my money. You don't have a job. All right, guys, this is it for. Well, this is not it for today. It's it for now. But there's another video coming right after from another band that released a brand new video from their also upcoming album on Nuclear Blast in Europe. Metal Blade Records will be releasing it in North America. They were also at Wacken, and I also saw their set. So more about that in the next video.
But remember, cowbell. That's a little hint.
We'll talk about that in the next video. All right? See you guys.
See ya.